The young people in Sandy have been writing poems and prayers for help for heroes, and the RAF today have been thanking them for all their contribution by organising a fun day of activities.
Well, the Air Force involved today to say thank you to the children here for all they've done to support our people in deployed operations by sending boxes and gifts and cards and making up books to show that we are supported and thought about whilst we're in deployed operations. So it's our way of saying thank you and reinvesting in their enthusiasm.
And what has been happening today?
Well, there have been lots of exercises today where the kids have had to show leadership and initiative with the tactical police wing personnel supporting them and taking them through. And I think all in all, we've had a fantastic time and we've had a great response.
Thank you. And Sergeant, what has been special about the Sandy contribution?
I was actually based in Basra when we first received the first parcels from the youth organisation within Sandy. So I thought it was key that we sort of repaid those people for their contribution to us on deployed ops.
This poem is dedicated to the survivors and those who have died, who have been brave enough to save our lives from terrorism. You are our heroes, you help us out. When we need it, we give a shout. When there is doubt, you help around so we can have a happy life. You are trustworthy, and that can help get rid of the bad and make a peaceful and happy world. You give freedom for those who want some choice in their lives.
You couldn't really put it into words. To receive a parcel from people you've never met before, to know that somebody back in the UK is thinking about you with absolutely no connection to you as an individual, meant a hell of a lot to the troops. So that's why we sort of straight away we saw that as a key to our relationship. So we made sure that we sort of tied our two organisations together.
And what would you say then for the young people thinking about maybe going into a military career? What advice would you give them?
Well, I'd say consider it carefully. It's been a great career to me. Sergeant Close as well. It's had a fantastic career. We've enjoyed ourselves, but there's the camaraderie and the friendship that you'll take with you throughout your life. So it's a very rewarding and a very happy existence.
I thank you for your bravery in saving our country. I don't know how to repay you because you're doing a great job. Those who have died for us, no one else but us. This is why we're raising money.
As Mayor of Sandy, how do you feel about the contribution of the young people today?
I think they've had a really good time. I think we should say the contribution of the RAF really, because they've put on a splendid day's entertainment for the young people, and it's got them out of their houses, away from their playstations, and actually using their brains, which is good.
Zoe, what have you been doing here today?
Well, we've had to carry water with objects across to the other tank, and I got soaked 2 times. It was really fun though.
Okay. And what's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron, what have you been doing?
Well, we've been doing teamwork and trying to achieve objectives.
Is there an issue in Sandy with the young people not having enough to do? How do you feel about that?
Yes, there is, I think, undoubtedly. I mean, we do what we can, and as you can see or hear, this recreation ground is very well used, and a lot of this is very new. We've only had it here since April, but it's very well frequented, and we'd love to have more.
As a result of what you've done today, have either of you thought about going into the RAF?
Yes, I have, because I want to save the country, and because they have saved for us, and now we'll have to save for them for when they're older.
I'm talking to Emma, who's the Princess of Sandy. What have you been doing here today, Emma?
Well, we've had loads of activities and they're really fun and I've enjoyed them so much.
We've heard how the armed forces appreciate receiving parcels from people back home, and it's good to know that the RAF will be delivering the poetry from the young people in Sandy personally. This is Judy Oliver, Local News TV.